Alright y'all, so today we're back at it working on the 1983 200E Honda Big Red. We're going to be working on the front today. The front forks, front suspension, all that good stuff. So the axle on this is seized inside the wheel, so we're not going to be using any of this. Instead, I have the 185 200S front suspension. I have the front hub, front axle, front drum. I have the LT 185 rear wheels, which are 9x9, 0 offset. I have new tires. I have new bearings and seals, as well as new steering stem bearing. So we got to do all this. Oh, and I have new brake shoes, front and rear. So all of this is going to be done in this video. It may be abbreviated, because if not, it could turn into like the hour-long video. But all of this is going to get done in this video. But I am going to be taking, or attempting to take, these brackets off and transplant them onto the 185 200S front forks. So let's get to taking this all off here. So we got the 185S 200S front end on. Now I am going to go ahead and I'll do the brake shoes, and I will knock out these axle seals and bearings and get these replaced. And just like that, we have new bearings, new seals, new front brake shoes, and new springs, and everything works as it should, nice and free. I'm going to go now and pivot over and see if we can get this wheel and tire mounted, because I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. People on YouTube make it look easy. We're gonna see how much I struggle. I have soap and water, and I have 4 tire irons. So let's see how we can get this going. It is 68 degrees in my garage. Those tires are brand new from Amazon. The top one just got here today. So if we can get that tire on that rim, we can get the front end and the brakes and everything bolted up and working. So we got it on there, but now we got a whole bunch of space where it's not gonna seat. So I do the ratchet strap method, where you put a ratchet strap down the tire, and then once you ratchet strap it, it pushes the outside, the inside of the tire out. But I need to go to my truck and get a ratchet strap. It would be nice to get this seated and get the front end together and see it together and come out tomorrow morning and see it together. But Lord, I guess I just ain't got enough doggone air shooting in this. I'm about to start my car up and let that fill up to 150 psi. We are back, and as you can see, I got the tire inflated. So yeah, the JG Eggo just didn't have enough air pressure. Once I hooked it up to the compressor in my car, took the Schrader valve out, and like boom, it pumped up, it seated. I need to check the air pressure because I think the tire says like 5 psi. I don't know how much is in here, but I need to check it before I do any serious riding. But yeah, it is on there. It is beefy and it looks so good. It was a little pain in the ass to get it on, but it's on there. We need a fender. I don't know if this fender fits, but it's all cracked up. It's all cracked up and jacked up. It looked good, but it's split right under the bar. So what we're gonna do is, I have a new fender that I ordered for my 125. So I'm going to take the new fender off the 125, put it on the 200E, and I'm going to take the stock 125 fender, drill 4 holes up top, and then put it back on here. I need to stop yapping because I need to cut those tabs off and try to get them welded on the front of this in this video as well. So this might be a fairly long video. I hope it's entertaining. My bad, it ended up being a 30-minute video, but I don't really want to make like 4 different short videos just on this front end. So my bad for talking. I'll be back once I get everything on. So the 125 original fender is on the 185S 200S front suspension forks. I got the newer Meyer fender on the 200. The back holes were drilled out, so I just nut and bolted those, and then I got some Allen heads that went into the factory holes. The thread seems to be close enough, so I'm gonna ride with it. So now I'm going to work on cutting the tabs off of here and see if I can get them at least tack welded on to these forks and positioned halfway decently. So let's get started on that and let's see how that works out for me. Let's get the brackets on the rack and let's get it mocked up and let's see what we're working with. I got a feeling that we're gonna need this piece of metal to go across here for the top mounts, but let's see. So I've marked my spots where I want to do my welding. I have to add this flat bar because the mounts right there in the middle are too narrow. So I'm going to weld in this flat bar. I don't know how much is spaced. I have this Craftsman 1/2" deep socket, and I have equal spacage from left right, and it's a little bit more in the middle. Not sure why, but it's equal from left to right, and it looks like it's in the middle there. Hopefully that looks halfway stock once it's painted. If not, I mean, I really don't care because this is not the stock frame or the stock fender, stock style fender, anything like that. So I suck at welding, really, really bad. I have a Harbor Freight titanium, like the little $200, what is it, MIG, whatever, the splatter monster. So I'm gonna put y'all on the tripod and I'm going to give this a couple of tacks and then just kind of get the mounts tacked up and just kind of hope for the best. I don't really never plan on having anything on the front rack, maybe like a small cooler or something like that. And I'll probably do like one of the Army ammo waterproof containers on the back rack. But like I don't ever plan on like having anybody like sit and ride on this in a substantial way. Probably never be anything on it at all. But the look, like that front rack and the guard to me is what makes a Big Red look like a Big Red instead of like a 185. So I'm gonna put y'all up on the tripod, and any of y'all professional welders, if y'all have any tips or tricks for me to read in the future and to help out the other viewers, leave them down there because I suck at it really, really bad. I know I shouldn't have a tower down here, but I don't feel like taking the fender on and off. That's just me being lazy. So let's get to it. All right, well, I mean, it ain't pretty. Leave your comments below on any tips or tricks you may have or any advice. I know it ain't gonna be pretty. I just want it to be halfway strong where it's not gonna fall off when you're on the trail. So I need to grind the brackets down a little bit and then gonna throw some tacks on them and try to get everything set up. All right, and this is how it looks with the big red front rack and headlight guard on the 185S, 200S front forks. I'm gonna do my best, then I'm gonna grind the rest. But I am happy that it looks to be, for the most part, it looks to be pretty straight. I did have to decrease the angle here. It was probably down 2 inches further, and I just kind of lifted it up because we have less real estate to work with. But like I said, I don't plan on putting anything weight wise on here. I just like the look. This look really, really completes the look of the Big Red. Next episode, we'll be working on the tank and the seat. Like I said, we got 84 Big Red seat plastics. We got depleted seat, and we're gonna use that foam and get rid of that rusted pan. So I'll see y'all on the next one. Think, build, enjoy. Peace.